Yo gang, what is up? It's your boy Laz, aka Motorbro, and today we're going to go over the story that happened in Philly over the weekend. You might have seen the clip, you might have not, but in today's video we're going to go over the whole situation, so let's get into it. So before we get into the clip, I don't know if this is 100% fact or not, it's just sort of what I've heard. The driver was going forward or trying to make a turn, and the biker was going in front of the car, and I guess the car sort of like touched the biker and he got all mad about that. So then they went a little bit further, and that's sort of when the clip happens, when he gets off his bike, and you'll see. So as you see from the clip, I do not support or recommend anyone do anything like this. It's sort of just ridiculous. Like, as you guys know, the bikes are doing some gnarly stuff on the street already, and then to do this, it's just inflicting more damage that doesn't really need to be done, if that makes any sense. Like, especially pointing the freaking strap in the girl's face, like, that was just way too much. And also jumping on the car with the little people in the back of the car, it's just not a good situation at all. And I seen this clip over the weekend, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is just a bad look. And I have a video of the driver talking, so I'll play that too right now.
It's the fact that I was like that wasn't going to scare me, and then before that, despite the fact I already seen he was already trying to point it in the car anyway. That's why I continued to, he jumped on the windshield, he already went through the windshield, I might as well get out. Like, there's multiple people who were out there and just watch. The ending, when they all come around in a circle, they're all just surrounding me. The only reason I was staying against the car still is because my son was still in the car. I have a guardian angel, thank God, watching over them, because there's not a single scratch on either one of them.
So yeah, she's a tough woman, I ain't gonna lie, she's a tough woman. She had this freaking strap in her face and she didn't flinch at all. And she was just trying to, I feel like from my perspective, she was just trying to, you know, get the biker away from the vehicle, because, you know, she had the little ones in the back. So she's sort of just trying to protect them and get the situation away from them. And yeah, the biker, man, he went too far, way too far. And as you can see, the popo found him. Like, I don't know, the internet's crazy nowadays. Like, literally, I think they found him from his tattoos and like a picture on his helmet. So like, they didn't even really have his face, and they found the person. So there's just the detectives out there on the internet, they can find anyone. So just always be careful. Don't be doing things like this, you know? Like, don't be going crazy and, you know, doing unnecessary things. Like, I just feel like he went way too far in this situation, and he faced the consequences of doing this whole thing. And it's definitely it's a bad look for other riders, because I know a lot of people who are on these, you know, rides, they just want to do their wheel skis, have fun, and they don't want no part of any of the situation like that. And as you can see, most of the bikers around the area, like, they didn't really do anything. They're sort of watching like, yo, what is going on? Yeah, it's a bad look, man, for dirt bike riders. You know, it just, not even dirt bike riders, just motorcycle riders in general, because as you can see, the person who did this wasn't even on a dirt bike, he was just on a regular motorcycle. But the craziest part, like, is there's a popo, like, I don't know if you've seen it in the video, but there's a popo on the side sort of watching this whole thing go down, and he doesn't do anything, which is just, it's sort of gnarly. Like, I know in Philly, like, things are wild, there's wild things happen 24/7 out there, but like, you would expect like the popo would at least like get out and try to stop the situation. But maybe he didn't see it, maybe he was on his laptop in his car and he didn't see anything that was going on. But like, from the commotion that was happening, you'd probably think he would see it. But I also have a clip from the person who recorded this video. He was in like a tour bus, like some tour bus around Philly, like I guess doing a tour, like an upper decker bus, and he recorded the whole situation. So we sort of get his perspective of what went down too.
Got stuck in some traffic and I just started filming all of the bikers that are going through. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, like, is somebody about to get right now, you know?
It's not everybody. It's just, you know, and I guarantee you some of those people that are in that video are probably looking at him like, oh, great.
So yeah, as you see, he was pretty shocked by the whole situation too. And they ended up finding this person. Like I said, the internet detectives, they did their work. From freaking some tattoos and a sticker on the helmet, they were able to find this person. So yeah, justice was served, I guess you could say. I just don't recommend anything like this. I know I might get some haters saying something like, yo, why are you making a video on this, blah, 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 but I never support anything like that. Yes, I know wheel skis in the street aren't the best thing. They're not the greatest thing, but they are, if you do it right, like, no one gets hurt, you know? Like, you're just with your group, doing some wheel skis, and that's it. Like, you don't have to be going crazy, jumping on cars or anything like that. But yeah, I'm pretty much making this video just for other riders out there and people who be watching, who are into the bike stuff. Just don't be doing this kind of things. Like, if you're doing wheel skis in the street, like, yeah, if someone cuts you off, like, end of the day, you are, you know, doing wheel skis in the street. You really can't get too mad. I know it's hard not to, but in the end of the day, just let it slide. Let them do them. Usually they'll just cut you off and keep flying past, unless they're literally trying to, you know, ram you or something like that. I feel like there's no situation where all this had to happen, like jumping on the car, pulling out the strap. Like, it was just way too much, especially pointing it into the woman's face. Like, that was just crazy. I did not expect that when I was watching the video. I thought, like, oh, he's gonna jump on the car and that's it. But then you see the strap fall out and then he freaking points it at the woman. And that woman is tough, bro. She didn't back down at all. She had, like I said, she had the little ones in the back, and I feel like she was just trying to protect them, keep them safe. So yeah, shout out to her for freaking not backing down. Especially, it's probably pretty intimidating when there's a whole group of riders there. I couldn't imagine being in that situation. Even just having like a strap to your face, that's just a scary situation to start with. But yeah, I hope maybe you learned something from this video. Like, just don't let your temper get the best of you. Always think about your actions before you do them, if that makes sense. Because it looks bad, and it's just bad for you. As you see, he's probably getting locked up now, and I'm sure he regrets it too. He's like, my anger got the best of me. And it was a situation that didn't have to happen. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something from the video. Maybe when you guys are in the streets riding, like, if something like this similar happens to you, you can sort of think back to the situation and be like, oh, I'm just gonna let it slide. It's not worth the problems. It's not even necessary to do all that. I'm just gonna let it slide, keep riding, have fun, and then enjoy my day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to stay motivated, stay disciplined. I freaking love you. Till next time. Peace.